and welcome to the channel. We're going to be filming these two today, so let's get straight into it.
Would you choose the 911 Carrera 4 GTS, or would you have the Urban Defender? Both late cars, both great in their own individual ways. So we're going to have a little walk round and a little drive to both of them today. So let's have a little look and first at some of the specs.
Okay, we'll start with the Porsche and then we'll go to the Landrover afterwards.
Which would you choose? The Urban Defender or the 911 Carrera 4 GTS? Fortunately, a friend of mine is fortunate enough to have chosen both. So today he's let us come and film both of these today. Let's have a little walk round and see what we think. So this is the 2024 911 Carrera 4 GTS. Absolutely stunning vehicle with the Aero Kit, which consists of the rear wing, the rear diffuser's different, and the side sill skirts, I believe. But as you can see, what a vehicle.
It has the monolock wheels, the red calipers, and the gloss black mirrors, which the contrast of the black and the agate grey goes really well. Just coming round to the rear, the Aero Kit here is also finished in gloss black, and the side skirts are also finished in gloss black, which is a really nice contrast. And at the rear it has the exclusive design rear taillights, which are smoked, and that rear diffuser, as I mentioned earlier, is completely different on the Aero Kit.
Let's take a little look inside. Okay, this has the illuminated carbon entry plates here. It has the Race Tech, or Alcantara as they call it. This one has the crayon stitching, and it's got the Race Tech steering wheel. A really big spec car this, to be fair. There's a lot of extras in this. Has the 18-way seats there, and the panoramic roof. That also has a blind that comes across as well. And it's got the rear seat pack in this one as well. Let's have a little listen to it. And the cockpit there, as you can see. We'll just start it up. As you can see, it's only done 5,600 miles this, it's done nothing. Got the sports exhaust, so if we activate that now, you should hear the tone change. We'll do a little rev without it on, and then we'll activate it. You can hear it better when you're traveling, actually. Okay, we'll go and have a little drive, and we'll give you a little bit of what it's like going down the road. So we'll see you in a minute.
One thing you notice straight away with this Carrera 4 GTS, the steering is super responsive. It also boasts a 0 to 60 in 2.9 seconds. And the 8-speed P kids, if you like driving, this is an awesome car to drive, and you definitely need to own one. As I said earlier, the steering is super responsive. This is a pre-hybrid model, one of the last of the pre-hybrids. This particular one has the 3-litre twin-turbo flat 6, producing 480 horsepower at the wheels. It is a sort of car you can drive hard or you can drive it easy. It's comfortable in both situations. Now we're going to come in now and park up, and we're going to take a little look around the Landrover. See you in a minute. Okay, this is the Urban Defender. Now, I think when my friend decided to spec this from new, I think he just said, okay, yeah, let's tick every box. Because this thing is like a Christmas tree when it comes to extras. It's got the full Urban kit, got the Urban wheels on there, got the snorkel, got the light bar. He's had some decals to the bonnet, whether that's part of the kit, I don't know. Quite an understated machine, really. Drives absolutely lovely. So, not sure whether you'd choose a Porsche or you'd choose this. Both different vehicles in every way. But both very nice. Let's have a little look inside here. So as you can see, this thing has the Meridian sound, has the electric mirrors, electric memory seats, has the leather. I think it also has a fridge in here somewhere. Yeah, there's a little fridge box in here. Again, he hardly uses these things. Done 3,200 miles from new. How's the side steps? Not sure whether they're Urban or Landrover. But quite a comfortable cabin in here as well. Panoramic roof in this one as well. Like I say, when he specs a car, he tends to tick virtually every box possible. Leather dash padded again. Digital climate control. Okay, let's have a little drive and I'll have a little chat with you. We'll see what this is like. Also has the head-up display, this one as well. Right, we'll see you in a minute. Okay, let's have a little see what this drives like now. We're only going to do a little short road trip, but I'll give you some info on what it's like. Now this drives super smooth, almost like you're in a luxury car. Well, I suppose you are in a luxury car. This is a D350, the 3-litre twin turbo. It's pushing out 350 horsepower and about 700 newton meters of torque, but drives really nice. To be fair, it is very comfortable. This is equipped with the 8-speed auto transmission on this model. This model is available in this model, the 90, the 110, which is slightly longer, and then they do quite a longer one, which is a 130. This is also equipped with the air suspension, so it's like being sat in your armchair, to be fair. But despite the size of it, it's very easy to manoeuvre around. It's not difficult at all, to be fair. We're going to be pulling in shortly. I hope you've enjoyed this video. We can come back and do more on the Landrover if you want, but please give us a like and subscribe. Hope you've enjoyed it, and we'll see you soon.